Yo guys, and welcome back. ASIG is back with another Angel Legion gameplay. And in the background guys, you can hear the rockets starting cause guys, it's the Lunar New Year. So it's the new year for people in China as I heard about. And yeah, there are a lot of new things guys. But what we are going to do in this video guys is a tier list. So I saw this tier list and it's pretty accurate. So yeah, guys, I'm going to show you the tier list. And yeah, so you guys have a tier list for 2021 for Angel Legion. And of course, I will give my own opinion about those. And yeah, so I would say let's start. And by the way, guys, don't miss the events because there are pretty nice events, guys. Not the modern time. Was it? Yeah, this one. Like 2,000 gems for free, guys. 2,000 plus an S gene shard. So definitely, guys, come online and get your special stuff for free, guys. And as you see in the background, guys, my internet is so freaking bad. Come on. What? Okay. What was this? Okay. I don't know what there was happening, but so we are back in the normal screen now. But okay, we are going to start and give you the tier list, guys. So by the way, guys, as I said, this isn't not so the credit don't go for me, as you see over here. This tier list is based on my personal experience after 6 months of playing and gathered opinions of some veteran players. Server 12 Berketh. So thanks to you, man. Special thanks to the Talking Scribe for the icons and macros for helping me allocate tiers. So over here, guys, we have the heroes. We have early game, we have mid-level, and we have a late game. We also have person versus or PvE, PvP, and the alpha, guys. So as you see over here, the tier list overall, like the tier list heroes, then we're going to the early, mid, late game, and so on. And yeah, guys, so let's go to the first hero, which is Phantom Blade. Chio, like Phantom Blade or Chio, is a pure DPS angel that can act even during another team member's turn. Her strength comes from normal attacks when at high energy. She's good in PvE using manual, but suffers from doing skip fights seen. The game prioritizes using her active skill, reducing her energy and lowering her normal attack output. Best paired with angels with multi-attacks like Maiko or Valkyrie, guys. And as you know, Valkyrie can double attack, which means Phantom Blade will again attack, and also like Valkyrie can attack. No, wait. Sorry, guys. When Valkyrie attacks the second time, Phantom Blade is also able to attack too. And also with Maiko, like the witch can attack so many times, and every time she attacks, also Phantom Blade can attack. And as you see, in early, mid, late, PvE, PvP, and Sim Alpha, this hero is overall one of the best choices, especially for Alpha, since yeah, normal attacks by your heroes can grant this hero also another attack. Next one, guys, is Deadly Shadow. Miva's strength comes from the guaranteed stun on the front row upon landing a crit. Good in PvE and PvP, but she requires a katana team and a nightmare set to be consistent with stuns. When the crit damage passive, she turns into a good frontline damage dealer. And overall, guys, I'm pretty sure this hero, of course, one of the best hero. So SS tier is definitely worth it for Deadly Shadow, since she can stun every heroes in front. And yeah, guys, so overall, a good choice. Next one, we have Time Guardian. Havas is similar to Miva, as they both stun front row and both require good crit sets to be optimal. The difference is that Havas can stun even if she doesn't crit and boosts her chance to stand when landing a crit. Good in PvP, PvE, and PvP, as she'll be your team source of crowd control. And definitely, guys, Time Guardian is a very good hero overall. And yeah, I don't say everything like early, mid, late game, PvE, PvP, and Sim Alpha, since you are going to see it on every hero. Next one, of course, Mia, Mysterious Girl. Mia is your typical main character and your focus to use her. She comes with 3 different loadouts, which are all viable. Katana Mia is probably one of the best tanks in-game, and she also provides a good attack buff. Scythe Mia has good frontline, AoE, decent damage, and attack reduce, sorry guys. Sniper Mia is a backline heavy hitter with the ability to self-boost her own damage. So let's jump into the next one. And there is one thing I don't think it's correct for me, guys. But yeah, let's jump into it. We have Sakura. Sakura is an extremely good healer, especially for her ability to remove debuffs, even though her Purify isn't 100%. I'm sorry, guys. Wait, give me a second. So we are back again. I just put in, please do not disturb. So, where were we at? Yeah, Sakura Dancer. One of the most, even though her Purify isn't 100%, she's one of the most useful angel in Sim Alpha for her ability to remove the attack debuff. Overall good in PvP and PvE, and the good thing about this hero, guys, is she can you can get her easily in the alpha battle. So this hero definitely overall a very, very good choice for a healer. Next one, of course, I also definitely am with this one. This is in my opinion correct, with Hana or Magic Arrow. Hana is a super versatile angel. She does a fair bit of damage, and her passive makes her able to continuously cast her active skill and give energy to herself as well as the angel in her same column. Pair her with the stunner and you'll be able to stun lock the enemy team. Fits in almost every team. In my opinion, fits in every team, not almost, but in all teams, because yeah, Magic Arrow, guys, the ability to give 3 energy to all heroes is extremely good, and overall, as you see, she's just on S or SS. So, and now we're going to S tier heroes. And there is one thing I don't exactly think this is correct, because as you see, Dragon Knight is on S tier. In my opinion, guys, Dragon Knight or Irene should definitely be an SS tier hero, since she's able to silence every single enemy, which is extremely good, guys. So this is one thing I don't exactly agree with this tier list, but yeah, overall it's pretty accurate, guys. So let's go to Shura Killer. Io is a strong damage dealer with the strongest single target nuke in the game. Her ability to attack the backline makes her especially good for targeting high priority targets like healers and make quick work of them. She is mostly used for Arena and Sim Alpha for her high damage. The fact that both her normal attack and her active skill target the backline makes it difficult for a Katana team to focus her target and help her secure skills. So Shura Killer, to be honest, I don't have that much of experience with this hero, since I don't have her too high on levels, so this is why I'm not using her. But overall, this is pretty good for me. As I said, guys, I want to build my Katana team, so Shura Killer, in my opinion, a good choice. But guys, you know, I want Deadly Shadow one freaking time, man. I never had her, but yeah, pretty sad, but overall it's okay. So next one, Irene is exceptionally good angel for starting players, as her ability to hit the whole team with a silence can turn the tide of a battle. She excels in PvE but starts to struggle in PvP once enemies start to take the very first silence resistant talent. Overall, a good angel to invest from the beginning. And yeah, guys, you see SS on early and mid game. Late game she becomes B. PvE and PvP she's on S tier. But yeah, to be honest, guys, I think Irene paired with Magic Arrow, those combination is extremely good. But yeah, as I said, for me, Irene is a SS tier hero, guys. So the next one, Shirley is another great energy generating angel. While Hana gives energy to her column, she does the same but for her row. The only downside is that she'll randomly give energy to 2 out of the 3 angels in the row, not leaving you much to strategize with as it is RNG dependent. Overall, a solid pick for most teams, even though her damage is quite low. And I agree, but to be honest, this hero is good, but in my opinion, not too good. So Raging Angel, I definitely played her, but as I said, overall good choice, but not too good. I think Valkyrie is, in my opinion, over this hero, but yeah, that's how opinions are different, guys. Next one is Hana or Butterfly Girl. Hana is an utility angel with decent damage. Her ability and passive let her reduce the energy of the enemy team, and she does that really well. Needs a crit set to be consistent, and she needs a sniper team to make use of her combo skill too. So also Butterfly Girl, I don't have any experience with this hero, so I cannot tell you much about this. And next one is Maiko, like Storm Witch Maiko Tano. Maiko is a decent damage dealer and her active skill has good percentage modifier. What makes her unique is the ability to possibly unleash unlimited chain attacks and deal high damage with no energy usage. She is Chio's best teammate and probably one of the strongest 2 angels combo in the game. And yeah, you guys know Phantom Blade and Storm Witch is definitely a good choice. As this guy said before, it is possible to do unlimited attacks. And why she attacks every time Phantom Blade can attack also, which makes them pretty nice viable for the simulated alpha guys. So next one, Joan or Jean of Arc. Jean is one of the best tanks in the game. Her strength is the amount of health she gets from her passive ability and the boost to any healing received. The ability to redirect some of the damage from her teammate to herself is a good addition to an already decent tank kit. Overall, guys, I can't tell too much since I don't have Jean Arc. But yeah, I think I could agree because this was the same the same opinion as mine. I also thought Jean is a pretty good tank, but overall, this dude is saying she's the best tank. So, as I said, I won't. I will agree with this one, guys. So next one, Dark Shooter or Vera. Vera is a really good single target damage dealer and disabler. Her active skill makes her stun one enemy with 100% probability, and her basic attack also stuns with a much lower percentage. She requires a sniper team to be consistent with stuns. I can't tell you much about this hero. I don't have her, guys. So yeah, but overall, this hero seems pretty decent. As you see, A, S, 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 and S again, guys. Let's jump into the next heroes, guys. We have A tier heroes. We have B and C, but we won't talk about all of them. So, we have Isis. Oh, you know what, guys? Let's talk about all of them since we have started, and let's bring this to the end. Isis is a decent single target damage dealer. Her kit, or yeah, sorry guys. Her kit lets her deal a percentage of the enemy's health as a bonus damage on a crit hit. Sadly, that bonus damage is capped based on her attack. She struggles to find a team that suits her well. Shy Girl, I think, for Simulated Alpha, and overall, as you see, she's on S tier for Simulated Alpha. And yeah, let's go to the next one. We have Tenka Fubu, Oda Heim. Oda is an all-right damage dealer with a frontal AoE active skill. Her unique ability is to inflict the enemy with a debuff that doesn't allow them to gain any energy. She's quite hard to fit in the Katana team, as her spot can be taken by a more reliable stunner like Miva or Deadly Shadow. Next one is Mulan. Mulan is a weird but fun type of damage dealer. Her skill has low percentage multiplier, but it hits multiple times on a random enemy. She becomes a strong heavy hitter when facing fewer enemies, as her active skill can target them multiple times and proc her passive that increases the damage of each attack every time the skill hit the same enemy. So we're just going through those heroes because you guys know sometimes my recorder just stops when it wants to. So yeah, we're going to do this fast. Sabrina, or Bounty Hunter, is a nice damage dealer and decent stunner. Her active ability hits the enemy column with quite a high modifier, but his stun is really not reliable as it gets to max 60%. Her passive ability that lets her deal more damage on stun targets requires another stunner to be added to the team. She barely fits in a sniper team as there are much better alternatives. Alright, Punk Guitar, or Rin. Rin is a support angel that can buff and heal the team. Her kit requires you to build her for as much dodge as possible. She will buff the entire team with more dodge and will heal everyone up to half of her attack on a successful dodge. She's a nice addition to any team but doesn't provide much firepower, and the heals are somewhat low. And this is what I agree with this one. I played her and she isn't that good. Next one, pretty surprising, Valkyrie. Valkyrie is an AoE damage dealer. Her ability to hit everyone with both her basic attack and her active skill makes her a nice addition to any team. Her damage gets really high the moment her passive procs, allowing her to deal either an extra basic attack or an extra active skill. Sadly, her attack modifiers are really low and she desperately needs the extra activation to consistent damage. But I think Valkyrie is definitely a S tier hero, guys. But yeah, again, opinions are sometimes different. I think she's an S tier. The other dude thinks it's an A tier hero, but this is alright, guys. Scylla is a suboptimal frontline damage dealer. Her lack of attack modifiers and on her active skill and basic attack makes her struggle to find a spot in a team. What really makes her shine, though, is the unique ability to lower enemy dodge chance, making BF and main Q much easier. Overall, I don't think it's pretty good to lower the enemy dodge chance, but yeah. Let's jump to Ghost Princess. Mei is a good healer with some survival tools. She's probably the highest healing character, but her passive, which makes her take no damage, is really hard to proc to make her top tier. Overall, she's a nice healer and can fit in any team, both in PvE and PvP. The next one is Rose. Rose is a good damage dealing angel with the passive ability that lets her deal a significant higher damage if targeting only one enemy. She can be a decent main damage dealer for early to mid game players for both PvE and PvP. And I think Battle Artist, guys, is definitely viable on Simulated Alpha. So let's go into the next one and the last one, guys. We have some more heroes. We have Elemental or Element Sprite Avia. Avia is a decent debuffer and damage dealer. Her ability debuffs enemies' damage resistance, allowing her teammates to deal more damage. She needs a sniper team to debuff as much as possible, but can fit many teams as an AoE damage dealer. And I think Element Sprite is underrated, guys. I think she can be pretty good, especially with the debuffs, guys. But yeah, we will see in future because I do not have her that high. Next one is Mental Healing. Sophia is a good healer. What should have been her signature skill is instead her weakness. The revive is a once per battle feature of her kit, but it's too unreliable to be used efficiently. Sometimes you have to hold onto a heal just not to waste the revive on the weakest dead teammate and instead wait for a better target. With better targeting on her revive, she would have been much better. Works better in a second healer team. And okay, good to know this. I didn't notice this one, but okay. So next one, guys, we have B and C tier heroes. We have Justice Knight, and this is definitely something I agree with. Maybe House Scythe, not on B, but yeah. Agraya is a mix of a tank, damage dealer, and debuffer, but she doesn't shine in any of those roles. She's built to reduce enemy defense, but to be able to do damage, she needs to wait a turn to debuff the enemy, and the debuff only lasts for 2 turns. Quite underwhelming. Hana should be a buffer, but her kit isn't the best. Her damage is okay, but she requires a katana team to be able to properly buff and the team has already an attack buff from Katana active skill. She struggles finding a suitable team. Jocasta is a tanky damage dealer that is quite good in early game. After the first stage of the game, she starts lacking damage to even heal herself, and the leech passive becomes useless as soon as she has only one target to hit. Her damage resist passive triggers at low HP, but most of the time the damage reduction isn't enough for her to survive one more hit. That's true. Overall, she's a really good pick for starting players, but needs to be subbed quite fast. And the last three guys, we have Executioner, Sargon, and Flame Witch. Harmonia is a tank heavy single target damage dealer. Her active skill deals a lot of damage, but her basic attack is the lowest of the entire game, and I agree with this. Her passive abilities are also not good compared to other similar angels. She can only find a spot in a team in the early stages of the game, but she quickly turns into food for another angels, and this is also my opinion since I have built her, but she's so bad. So Sergeant. Doris is a good starting angel, but that's it. Her skills are weak and her passives are not likely to proc often. She can only fill spots while waiting for better angels. And yes, this is true, guys. I also just use her as fodder. Hestia is not so good damage dealing angel. Her skills have low attack modifiers, the DOT is almost non-existent, and her passive skill require her to be basically dead to have a chance at proccing an extra attack. Overall quite disappointing for a rare as angel, guys. So this is it for the tier list in 2021, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope this one helps you out, guys. And I also hope that maybe there will be some modifying of some of the heroes, since some of them are pretty useless right now. But yeah, so this is it for the video, guys. As always, I hope you enjoyed this one. Feel free to like, subscribe, and of course, guys, don't forget to use my gift code. Bye, guys.